There once lived a young man named Samuel. From a young age, Samuel dreamed of becoming rich and successful. Like the many figures he admired in books and television, he envisioned a luxury life filled with fast cars, a grand mansion, and endless vacations to exotic places. However, as the years passed, Samuel was stuck in the same mundane routine. No matter how hard he tried, success seemed to elude him. Samuel worked at a local factory, a job he had taken right after finishing high school. It wasn't his dream job, but it paid the bills. He spent his days assembling parts, dreaming of a future where he wouldn't have to work so hard. Every day, he would look at the lives of the rich and famous and wonder why he couldn't achieve the same. What was holding him back? Why couldn't he become rich and successful like others? One evening, as Samuel was walking home from work, he noticed an elderly man sitting on a bench by the side of the road. The man was known in the town as Mr. Malley, a retired teacher who was respected by all. Despite his modest life, Mr. Malley always seemed content and at peace, something that puzzled Samuel. "Good evening, Mr. Malley," Samuel greeted him, sitting down on the bench. "Can I ask you something?" "Of course, Samuel," Mr. Malley replied with a warm smile. "What's on your mind?" Samuel hesitated for a moment, then asked, "Why do some people become rich and successful while others, like me, struggle to even get close? I have been working hard for years, but I'm still nowhere near where I want to be. What am I doing wrong?" Mr. Malley looked at Samuel thoughtfully before answering. "Success and wealth, Samuel, are not as simple as working hard or having big dreams. There are many factors at play, some within your control and some beyond it." Samuel frowned, unsure of what the old man meant. "But I have tried everything, different jobs, side businesses, and even investing. Nothing seems to work." Mr. Malley nodded. "I believe you, Samuel. But let me ask you this. Have you ever considered what truly drives you? Is it just the desire to be rich, or is there something more?" Samuel thought for a moment. "I suppose it's the desire to have a better life, to be free from financial worries, and to enjoy the things I have always wanted." "That's understandable," Mr. Malley said. "But let me tell you a story. When I was a young man, much like you, I too had dreams of becoming rich. I wanted all the things you mentioned: wealth, luxury, success. But I didn't understand what it would take to get there, nor did I realize that my own habits and mindset were holding me back." "What do you mean?" Samuel asked, intrigued. Mr. Malley continued, "You see, I spent years chasing quick success. I jumped from one opportunity to another, never committing to anything long enough to truly master it. I was impatient, always looking for shortcuts. But what I didn't realize was that success requires more than just hard work. It requires focus, discipline, and a willingness to learn from failures. I lacked those qualities, and so I failed time and time again." Samuel listened intently, recognizing some of his own struggles in Mr. Malley's story. Mr. Malley went on to say that the turning point for me came when I met a wise mentor who taught me that wealth isn't just about money. It's about value, what you can offer to others that they find worth paying for. It's about solving problems, creating something of significance, and having the patience to see it through. But most importantly, it's about understanding that true success isn't just about what you can get, but about what you can give. Samuel looked at Mr. Malley, realization dawning on him. "So you are saying I have been focusing too much on the outcome and not enough on the process?" Exactly, Mr. Malley nodded. The people who become truly successful don't chase wealth for its own sake. They find something they are passionate about, something that aligns with their values, and they pour their energy into it. They understand that success is a journey, not a destination. And they know that setbacks are part of that journey, not signs of failure. Samuel sat in silence for a moment, absorbing the old man's words. He realized that he had been so fixated on the idea of becoming rich that he had overlooked the importance of patience, persistence, and finding true purpose in his work. He had been searching for shortcuts, hoping for quick success, but he had neglected to build the foundation needed to sustain it. "Thank you, Mr. Malley," Samuel said finally. "I think I understand now. It's not about comparing myself to others or trying to keep up with them. It's about finding my own path and staying committed to it, even when it's difficult." Mr. Malley smiled. "That's right, Samuel. And remember, success doesn't look the same for everyone. What matters is that you find what brings you fulfillment and that you pursue it with dedication and integrity. Wealth may follow, or it may not, but you will have something far more valuable, a life well lived." With a newfound sense of purpose, Samuel stood up, ready to head home. He knew that his journey to success wouldn't be easy, but he was no longer afraid of the challenges ahead. He was ready to embrace the process, learn from his mistakes, and focus on creating value, not just for himself, but for others. As he walked away from the bench, the words of Mr. Malley echoed in his mind. Success, he realized, wasn't about becoming rich like others. It was about becoming the best version of himself, one step at a time. And in that moment, Samuel felt a sense of peace and determination that he had never known before. The barriers to becoming wealthy and successful aren't solely due to our limited financial knowledge and lack of economic opportunities. They are also influenced by our mindset and behavior, our attitudes towards money, and our emotions regarding financial decision-making play a significant role in determining the level of wealth we can attain. It's important to have the right mindset to achieve financial success. By focusing on continuous learning and improvement, individuals can adapt to changing financial situations and seize opportunities. Conversely, having a fixed mindset and believing that one's financial situation can't change can limit one's growth potential. In order to create the life you desire, you must be willing to engage in new experiences. The routines and habits that have brought you to this point may not be sufficient to propel you toward your goals. You need to push yourself beyond your comfort zone. A straightforward way to gauge if you are moving towards financial success is by recognizing when you feel uncomfortable. You have to choose between optimizing your life for comfort or for freedom. It's not possible to have both. Subscribe for more life-changing videos. Thank you.